Okay, I'm here with Wilson Newman and Jeremy Smith off of the Cowboy Football team. And so I got a question for you guys. What is each of yours biggest fears? Let's start with you.
One of my biggest fears probably is being stuck in the elevator.
You have claustrophobia?
Yes, big time claustrophobia.
Well, don't get stuck in an elevator. What about you, Jeremy?
I guess drowning. I can't really swim that well.
Okay, so you didn't go to the lake much this summer?
Oh, no, I did. I just had a life jacket on.
Nice, very safety first. Okay, who's the best dancer on the whole team?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard question. We have a lot of pretty good dancers.
Yeah, we have a lot of clowns on the team, so everybody pretty much dances all the time. So
No, one choice?
I'm definitely not in that category.
Well, I guess we can say Hubert Enium. He dances a lot for some reason.
I feel like we should have a dance-off afterwards because we've gotten responses from all of you guys and have everybody go at it in the middle of the court. If you had to pick your dream girl, who would it be?
Sierra. No doubt.
What about you?
I don't know. I might have to go with Kim Kardashian.
I love Kim Kardashian.
Gotta love her.
There you go. Perfect choice. All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys. Okay, I'm here with Bryant Ward and Marc Yerry off the Cowboy Football team. And so, Bryant, you're from Stillwater. So how does it feel to be on the poster this year?
It feels great. I remember when they asked me, I was excited. I didn't expect to be on it, but they asked me to do it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And it's a great feeling.
Are your parents super excited about it?
Oh yeah, they were. They haven't seen it yet, actually.
Gotta get them one.
Yeah, well, they're out of the country right now, but they're excited about it, and they're ready to see it.
Were you on the Stillwater High School poster by any chance?
No, we didn't really have people on the poster. It was just a hand and a football or something, so I wasn't on it.
All right, well, good to know. We were gonna go round one of those up and use it against you as blackmail or something.
No.
But so Marc, what was your biggest guilty pleasure this summer?
Oh man, I'd have to say going to the lake.
It's the best thing ever.
Lake Texoma, man. Ever since I've been down here, that's been my favorite place to go on the weekends. Just get away from Stillwater, and there's nothing better than just hanging out on the lake all weekend long and jet skiing and boating. That's the best place.
Did you go back to North Carolina any?
I go back a few times a year. I go back when we get the month of May off, and I just went back when we had the break between summer ending and camp. But other than that, I don't really go back much because we don't really have much long breaks.
Right. Who's your favorite pro team?
Favorite pro team is the Minnesota Vikings. So I'm hoping Brett Favre's going to come back this year because we could really use him.
What about you, Bryant?
I'm not really sure why, but the Denver Broncos have always been my team. Back when Elway was winning Super Bowls, So
there's absolutely no reason behind that.
Well,
it's a fair weather fan thing.
Well, yeah, I think maybe the only reason is because maybe my uncle lived there, and so I had some connection with a NFL team. But other than that, I don't know.
Awesome. Well, in you guys' opinion, who's the best dancer on the team?
I think Hubert or Grant Garner. That's my roommate. I've lived with him for 3 years, so I got to give props to G Money.
Yeah.
I got to give props to G Money.
I'm going to go with Grant Garner.
Okay. Well, we're thinking about having a dance-off in the middle of.
Oh yeah, you should definitely do that.
Oh, Jeremy's biggest fear is drowning because he apparently can't swim very well. And so he said he was out on the lake a lot, but he had a life jacket on the whole time. So were you being safe too? Did you have a life jacket?
When I was riding jet skis, I had a life jacket, but at other times I was comfortable in the water without one.
Awesome. Good to know.
I'm Marc Yerry. Kids, wear your life jackets out at the lake.
Or else. B-Web. What's up? Are you excited about this season?
I'm very excited about this season. Get out there and play some football.
I bet. We go through all of this training in the off season, and we go through all this running in summer. And what's it all for? Are you so excited to get out of running and out of everything to get into football season, which is what we came here to do?
Yes, I'm extremely excited to get out of all this running and conditioning and lifting, just to get into football. We got to pull out victories, win games.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's good to know. Marc.
B Ward, what's up?
Nothing, buddy. How was today gone? We've had media day and fan day all day today, and I'd like to know how that's gone for you.
Well, woke up, crack of dawn. Actually, the sun wasn't even up yet. Got up here,
Excellent.
had a good practice, I thought. Went to fan day, you know, it was all for the fans, signing some autographs. Wasn't too bad. Come to media day, the best part. Looking forward to it all day, you know. And
It's good stuff.
And I'm ready for dinner, man.
Oh, I feel you. I'm starving. Did your hand ever start to cramp up when, you know, we had 2 hours up there signing autographs? Did your hand ever cramp up?
When we hit the hour and a half mark, I felt a little carpal tunnel setting in, you know. I knew I just had to fight through it, though, because we only had 30 minutes left, and DP was just in my ear the whole time. So, I mean, I just fired out those autographs, you know.
I feel you. I feel like after 4 years of being here and going through fan day, my hand is pretty well conditioned for writing down the autographs. I think one of the hardest things to do might be writing on T-shirts. What do you feel about that?
Ward, I completely agree with you. Every time I get a T-shirt, I just think to myself, why did you bring this? They hand out posters for a reason. And T-shirts, you got to spread the material, and it still doesn't work because you write it and the pen gets stuck, man.
That's right.
I know your pain.
That's right. Now, he's not actually dogging the fans there. We love the fans. We're just saying, you know, they have the posters.
They have the posters.
You know, so I think that's all we have today. Do you have anything else you'd like to, add in?
I appreciate your interview, and best friends for life.
Best friends for life, man. It's been good knowing you.
Awesome.
And been good talking to you.
You too.
This is Bryant Ward, first team All Big 12 fullback, 238 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, signing off. You know, like the old school gladiators?
Yeah.
Okay. The signature sign-off, the story behind that is the 238 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. I saw it on Gladiators, like the old school Gladiators on ESPN once, and what was the Valley dude's name? The guy that, anyone remember? Yeah, that guy, what was his name again? Yeah, I think it was Laser or something. He was always like flipping his hair, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, I'm 220 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Anyway, me and my friends watched that together, and they told me that I was going to have to, at one point in my career of getting asked questions, I was going to have to say that. So I did that for you, Jake, and Austin.